Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the linear inequalities, chapter 6, class 11, mathematics. Let us start the concept in detail. First of all, what is meant by linear inequalities? Inequalities. Here you can see that there are 30 chairs in Priya's class. That implies the number of students in her class is less than or equal to 30. We can represent this statement mathematically using inequalities. It is students count less than or equal to 30. That means an inequality is a relation that holds between two values when they are different. For example, x less than 5. Here there is a relation between x and 5. Two real numbers or algebraic expressions related by symbol less than, greater than, less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to from inequality. Study of inequalities is very useful in solving problems in the field of science, mathematics, statistics, optimization problems, economics, and psychology, etc. Now let us discuss about the another examples. Some example of inequality in daily life. Amit has 100 rupees and want to buy chips costing 30 rupees each packet. How many chips pack Amit can buy? We can write this statement mathematically using inequalities. Let the number of chips packed Amit can buy be x, then 30x less than or equal to 100. Rumi has 200 rupees and want to buy some pen and eraser. How many pen and erasers she can buy? We can write this statement mathematically using inequalities. Let the number of pen Rumi can buy be x and the number of eraser be y, then 7x plus 23y less than or equal to 200. Now, let us assume the notations regarding the inequalities. A less than B means A is less than B. Here it is the sign of less than. Here it is the greater than sign, not equal to sign, less than or equal to, and greater than or equal to. Types of inequality. Let us consider and discuss about the types of inequalities. Numerical inequalities, that means relation between numbers, for example 3 less than 5. Literal or variable inequalities, that is x less than 5, that means inequality between number and variable. In first one, inequalities between two numbers. Here it is double inequalities, means relation from two sides of variable, that is 2 less than x less than 5. Strict inequalities, it is called that equal to is not used, that is called strict inequalities between variable and number. Slack inequalities, here it is slack means equal to is there between variable and number. Linear inequalities in one variable, that is called x less than 5 is the example. Linear inequalities in two variables, that means you can see that here it is two variables are used, 3x plus 2y less than 5. Quadratic inequalities, that means like that quadratic equations using inequalities. Now, how can we solve the inequality in one variable? Value of x, which makes inequality a true statement. For example, 3 is a solution of 4x less than 7. We can consider value of x less than 7, not 7. This the solution set is for natural number, that means natural number consisting 1 to infinity numbers, but less than 7 we need to consider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rules for inequality. Equal numbers may be added to both the sides of an inequality without affecting the sign of inequality. X less than 7, that is when we are going to add 2 on both the sides, we can write like this, x plus 2 less than 7 plus 2. And also for multiplication, and also when we multiply negative number on both the sides, sign of inequality is reversed, must be changed like this. Now let us consider any example. 3x less than 160 when x is a natural number, second one x is an integer, third one x is real number. For first one, dividing 30 on both the sides, we have x less than 16 by 3. That means 5 point something. For natural number, we have the solution is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For integer, we have the solution is -4, -3, -2, and up to 5. x is real number minus infinity to 16 upon 3. We can represent case this solution using number line also. You can see that the less than, only less than sign is given, not equal to is there. That means we need to circle hollow, we draw the hollow circle at the 5.3, and then the darker line to minus infinity. That means on left side of the number line. Now let us consider another example. 7x plus 2 less than or equal to 5x plus 8. That means, how can we get this? Here it is, you can see that by subtracting 2 on both the sides, we have 7x less than or equal to 5x plus 6. Subtracting 5x from both the sides, we have 2x less than or equal to 6. Now dividing 2 both the sides, we get x less than or equal to 3. Here is the number line. You can see that 3 less than or equal to 3 means 3 must be considered, and up to on left side greater than all the number we consider 3. Now next one, how can we represent the graphically the solution of a linear equality two variables? Like this, when we have the graph of this kind of graph, we are having two different parts. First, second, third, fourth quadrant, you can see that, and the part 1 and part 2 along with this graphical line. Then how can we get the solution? Here it is the solution. We can see that, for example, x plus 2y greater than 9, we have drawn the line of this. Why it is the dotted line? Because equal to sign is not there, and we are having two parts. Part 1 below the line, part 2 above the line. How can we consider the feasible region of this line? We are having the solution by considering the value. We need to substitute the value in this equation, selecting any part equation and get the value and satisfy the equation. That is the solution of these linear inequalities. Here it is another example of this. Three equations are given. You can see that the graph of this line is dotted because x greater than 2, it is a dotted line. And also you can see that here it is the line, and we get the feasible region, intersecting line, feasible region is the triangle, is the feasible region of this solution. Now next,